What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Next Sunday, we're on the start line. And so with my mindset now kind of shifting across to race day and preparing for the race, I thought to make you guys this video of the 10 things I wish I'd known before my first gravel race. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Rilis. I'm 20 years old with a couple of years of extra experience, living the hard life in Spain so I can cycle year round and lift as I train hybrid. The goal? Cycle faster than cyclists and lift stronger than lifters. So what we're gonna do is first I'm gonna get in my last spin, right? And it's gonna be great for you. We're gonna go to an area called Penedès, which is Catalonia's Carver region. You're gonna get lots of green, beautiful rolling meadows and shit as I'm kind of beating myself up. But the workout itself is gonna be a 45-minute mixed threshold interval. So it's gonna kind of mimic race pace so I can kind of see where I'm at, give myself that one last push. Only 45 minutes, we're not gonna go crazy. Then I'm gonna come back, rest, eat, sleep, do that a few times. And then we'll do a zone 2 spin out and go through this list with you. Also, if you're intermediate or advanced, guys, stay tuned. This list is still for you. I still make these mistakes, and honestly, I need to come back to this video myself because there is a lot to remember when you come up to a race day. So, with all that waffle over, let's get on the bike. Cannot be beaten. Or can it? I think not. And guys, it has to be drunk from a clear glass. Otherwise, it's weird, man. Right, so first on the list, and the most important before you even start any training or anything of the sort, is that you need to pick the right race. Now, most events will have an average expected speed that you're going to do or finish time or something of the sort, right? So you've got to select the right category for you. How do you select that? You need to put yourself out there. Yes, it's a race, right? You want to try and beat your times, right? You want to try and progress and have something to be proud of. So for sure, you want to put something on the table that's going to be a stretch for you. But picking that stretch and where that line is super important, right? So if you go too aggressive and you get too cocky, what's going to happen? Race day is going to come. Bye-bye. Off they go. They pack a 10 kilometers down the road. What are you doing? Eating wind, right? Let's be honest. And then if the reverse happens and maybe you're not confident or you've not got training data and history and not sure what to do, so you go really conservative and go for the easiest way out and go for the slowest pace group that you can find. Race day comes and you're yawning, you're looking around going, why the hell is everyone driving Miss Daisy? What are you going to do? You're going to hit the foot on the gas, you're going to get going, and the pack's going to be behind you. And what's going to happen to you again? You're going to be eating wind. So use your training history, use the kind of rides that you've been doing to pick the right speed, pick the right duration, pick the right amount of climbing you're going to do and things like this. Make sure you can do it. If you've never done a 100-mile ride, don't go and pick a 100-mile ride for your first race, right? Common sense. Point number 2, and yes, I have made this mistake. prepare your bike early. Don't get any bright ideas on how you're going to change your bike setup one night before the race. You F something up, you need a new part, Amazon can't even get it to you in that time, you're screwed. What do? You got to borrow a bike, rent a bike. It's not the same. So my advice is 2 weeks before the race to do any kind of changes to your bike, especially if they're big changes to the setup. All right, on to point 3, and that is picking the right tyre. Now, I know intuition for most of us would go, right, let's find the fastest tyre we can find so we can win this race, right? Wrong. In my opinion, wrong. Why I say that is you've got to look at your own skills as well. Gravel is unpredictable. Shit will go wrong. If not in your first race, maybe in your second, in your third, probably all 3. Trust me, guys, gravel is eventful. So knowing that, have you ever changed a tyre before? Are you good at changing tyres? Have you changed the tyre of the tyre that's on your actual bike right now? If you're running tubeless, how are you with tubeless repairs, right? Think about these things. You can be super rapid on a super fast tyre, have a puncture and be sat on the side of the road for 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on your skills. Or you can buy a tyre that's slightly more durable. Doesn't have to be a thick truck tyre, right? Just a bit more durable and way less chance of getting a puncture, meaning you could potentially save 5, 10, 15 minutes on the ride. On to number 4, and that is tyre pressures. Now, I've heard all sorts of answers on this one in the past from people. This might cause up a bit of a stir, what we're about to say as well. Let us know how you run your tyre pressures down below. I'd be keen to hear how you guys do it. Now, tyre pressure is very individual, so don't go copying your mate or anything like that. It relies on your body weight, your bike weight, your tyres, your rims. So the best thing to do, I think SRAM do a good calculator if you go to their website, and you can punch in the stats that's needed and it will spit out the PSI reading that you can run. Now, my advice is try a little bit lower as well, especially on gravel. Why I say that is, for me, comfort equals power, right? If I'm comfortable, I'm smiling. If I'm smiling, I'm focused. I'm not thinking about pain and suffering. I'm just putting out power. Now, on to the 5th point, and that is logistics. Now, there's a lot to think about. How are you getting there? How are you getting back? Food, drinks, for the event, for the ride. Make a list of everything you need. Have it prepared as much as you can, even the night before, packed in the car or whatever it is. So all you're doing the next day is stuffing your face with breakfast and off you go. Worst thing you can do is be rushing around, be in a hurry, and end up on that start line. You've forgotten something, your focus is gone, you're stressed out. All right, number 6, and that is race strategy. Have a race strategy, guys, and stick with your race strategy. If it is your first race, you're going to have adrenaline pumping through you. You're going to see guys whizzing past you. Don't just react to anything. Run your own race. You are your own person. Chances are the person who just zipped past you, if you run your own race, you're going to run into them down the road again and wave them goodbye anyway. Number 7 is having to decide if you're going to start pushing early or finish strong, or rip all the way. Of course, it depends on the course again, the bunch size that you're riding in, how technical the course is and things like this. Plan it out, guys. Some courses punish you on certain sections if not ridden properly. So have a look at the course, plan things out, and again, same as before, stick to your race strategy. And the next on the list is expect the unexpected. To be fair, that should have been number 1 for preparing for a gravel race, because guys, shit can get nasty, it can get chaotic, it can get crazy, and I think I just realized why I love gravel. But anyway, you can turn up for a race and you've got 72 kilometer winds and you just got to deal with it. You didn't train for that, but you got to deal with it now. Or you can arrive on the course and it's completely flooded because the night before there was a shit ton of rain. You got to deal with it. There's mechanical issues left, right and center. You got to deal with it. You could be riding along and your bottles fly out. You got no juice. No one on the course is being friendly. You got to deal with it till you get to the next fill station. You get the idea. The point is, embrace the chaos and enjoy it. Don't panic. It's fine. We're all going to get to the finish line somehow, some way. Just have fun with it. Number 9, and this could be a whole series or documentary on its own, and that is have a fueling strategy. So make sure you've got your carb intake worked out and you're eating regularly on the bike. Make sure you're hydrating, and hydrating is water and sodium, guys. Bring some extra gels and food. Use them as your parachute. If you feel yourself fading somewhere, you need to have backup resources. Now, we're not going to go into how much carbs, how much sodium, all of that. It's a complex game. We'll save that for another day, but remember to have a fueling strategy. And the final item on the list is focus on learning and having fun. It's your first gravel race. If there's one advice I can give, is don't be too focused on the stats and the numbers. Focus on the learning, right? Focus on riding a group, learning how to draft, the bike handling, the pacing. These will all set you up for races to come. And remember, shit goes wrong, all good. Mistakes happen, no worries. It's your first ride. Enjoy it. And that is it. That is the 10 most important things to remember if you're coming up to your next race or your first gravel race. As for me, my race is only around the corner at the end of this week, so the next time we'll probably speak, we'll be out on the course. So until then, ride it like it's stolen.